So we're at ENR Future Tech, and my guest is?
I'm Kaushal Diwan with DPR Construction, and I lead DPR's innovation group.
Okay, yeah, and that's the key, the innovation group. And we're carrying on a conversation we were having yesterday about this disconnect between the vendors who are trying to supply all these new technologies to the construction end users and the end users, and why there's kind of a bit of a wall between them and what should be done to bring that down for everybody's benefit. So there's the question, what should be done?
When the vendor is trying to sort of force the product sometimes on the end user without understanding what the need is, that's really when a challenge comes about. The other issue is that sometimes, there's so many products that do sort of the same thing, and there's app fatigue. On the end user side, they have multiple apps that do the same thing, and sort of creates this frustration of, hey, I got to go to this app to do time tracking, got to go to that app to do, to view my drawings, I got to go to another app to do something else, and there's just so much to sort of manage on a day-to-day, at a human level, and that becomes challenging, and it's at times, the way you sort of combat that and overcome that challenge is when you partner with the vendors and you sort of get alignment on what is a true use case, what is a real need that's there that we're facing, and then the vendor has a solution that could potentially meet that, but we're sort of giving each other feedback of, hey, this works, this doesn't work, and then there's bi-directional communication.
Right, but you were also talking about the value of engaging early in the
Yes.
vendor's development process.
Yes.
While it's still green and malleable.
Yes.
Right?
In certain areas where we've had success, vendors have engaged with us early, and even at a stage when their product wasn't market ready. We've had a few use cases where we tested a product in alpha or beta stage on our sites, and our users are providing feedback, with the vendor, just telling them, hey, this module works, this other module doesn't. If you tweaked it a little bit, it would help us tremendously, and the vendor did that, and it was a great, great partnership.
Okay, well, good. That's kind of the whole purpose of Future Tech, is to put people together early in this process so that they can communicate and develop better products that hopefully suit many people's needs.
That's correct.
Good. Well, I'm very glad you're here. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay.